Good evening to all. Myself Gautam, and this is my astro channel Vedic-Wisdom. So today I'm going to start a process where I'll be speaking a lot regarding astrology and anything to do with our Sanatana Dharma. So today I like to start up with a content called how to find Pitru Dosha, Kula Devata Shaapam, Deiva Runam, and any kind of black magic or black spells in horoscope. So first thing, in order to check out in the horoscope when it comes to the nakshatra level is any individual who takes birth in Ashwini, what happens is like Ashwini is said to be a dual star, and also it shows the karma coming from the father side as well as mother side, and it's also something which has to do with any kind of negative black spell used against any individual within their lineage or within their surrounding relatives. So what is this? What does any planet in Ashwini or Lagna in Ashwini or moon posited in Ashwini show is like someone in the maternal or paternal lineage have been victim of this black spell depending on the planet posited there. If it's the Lagna point, the native himself will be affected in this very same life, or if it's something to do with any other planets, that particular planet's relative would have been gone through those tough situations because of other people's negative eye, evil eye, or any kind of black spell effects. Similarly, like Magha has something to do with Pitrus because it is ruled by ancestors by default. So any prominent planet there out of the 9 planets, and especially those who are born with moon as their Janma Nakshatra or the Lagna point is Magha, what happens is it clearly shows that the native is indebted towards the karmic pattern of their ancestors. Especially someone in the lineage would have been gone through any kind of untimely death or unnatural death or anything in a horrifying way, depending on the planet posited there. If the native is having a Lagna point in Magha, it shows that native himself is actually taking rebirth in the very same lineage in order to clear the old ancestral debts. So there are certain remedies for this Ashwini and Magha which can be done in order to overcome all the obstacles created by the stars. And next, the star is Mula. Mula is something which shows the foundation, which is to do with our Kula Devata or Devatas which we worship in daily rituals. So what happens here is, as Mula is fixed in the sign of Dhanus, which has to do with God and temples, so it is something where we have actually someone related to our own lineage before we take birth have promised something or taken a vow related to God, but after the accomplishment of their wish, they have failed to actually fulfill the obligation which is required for Mula Nakshatra. So in this birth, what happens is the native who takes birth with Mula as their ascendant Lagna point or having any prominent planet posited in Mula clearly shows up that they have the Deiva Runa. They have to surely clear it, and it also points out that Kula Devata related things should also be rectified. So by this, it's very much clear that Ashwini, Magha and Mula shows 3 different energies, but the Ketu being the ruler. So Magha is ruled by Ketu. So remedies are all related to Ketu and anything to do with black spell effects and Pitru Dosham clearance and anything to do with ancestral curse. Also Kula Devata Dosham or Deva Dosham. So all this can be rectified. So when it comes to the black spell and negative effects of Ashwini, the worship is related to visiting any old Ganesha temple, and according to the planet which is posited there. For example, if it's moon, the person should do 10 pradakshina clockwise and 7 pradakshina anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise because the star is that of Ketu, which is reverse, and Ketu Dasha is 7 years, and 10 rounds because if the moon is posited in Ashwini, it is something where it has to be done in the clockwise because Chandra Dasha is 10 years. So accordingly, based on the planetary Dasha Amsha, you can actually follow the remedy. It applies to all the 3 nakshatras. If anyone have any doubts, you can surely ask your queries in comments so that I'll reply instantly as soon as I see. And thank you. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll be posting a lot of videos Even based on your queries or any questions, I'll be posting the videos. And if anyone are very curious to know about their birth horoscope details or any analysis is required, you can just let me know. Thank you. Om Tat Sat.